All right, y'all. I just got back from Nashville and I feel like I'm just going to make an impromptu video right now with the best way for you to make your wedding crates. Because right now I got 3 weddings coming up in the next 7 days, so I got to be on my game. There's a ton of music that I got to go through. They're all kind of different vibes. So I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of behind the scenes of how I go and build my crates on Spotify so that for any wedding, any day, anywhere, any vibe, any music, I'm going to be ready to kill it. Even when I have all of 3 days to prepare before my first one starts. And I've got all these different things going on in my head. So I'm just going to jump over to my Spotify window and I'm going to show you guys the best way to build your crates in 2025 just using Spotify and using nothing else, and you're going to be able to rock any party. So stay tuned with me till the end of the video and I'm going to give you guys, maybe I'll give you guys a free playlist or something. Just let me know in the comments if that's something you guys are looking for, and I will definitely send you the link to one of these playlists free of charge just because that's how I'm feeling today. So let's jump into the video right now. All right, so first things first, we're just gonna jump into like the meeting notes. So the first thing you guys have to do is you got to get on a call with your clients and you really got to like dig down, figure out what their parents like, what they like for music, and then because these are going to be customized weddings. We're building weddings for people with the music that they love, and when you do that for them, you go above and beyond, they're just gonna give you the most glowing review there is. So first off, you're gonna have all this information we just went through, like where ceremony is, what's going on for dinner, cocktail hour, speeches, how that's gonna play out, and then like what dance floor looks like, the kind of music that they love, all that stuff. Something that I find important too is to figure out about slow songs, because some people, they still want to have a slow song. Like these guys still wanted 2 slow songs, but they had a very different, I guess, playlist, because it was like, it's very yacht rock for the most of it, but they don't want any like big time EDM. They don't want any crazy rap, but they still want Kanye. They still want 50 Cent. They still want Drake, but then like they want to give their parents a party too. So you really got to dig into that, figure out like what the fine line is, because they also said like they don't want no EDM, but then on my little planner here, like they do have some EDM. They got right down here, they got Taylor Swift, the Elvira remix. They got some Rehab on here as well, and they have another one too, I think. Oh yeah, Beat Breaker. They got a Beat Breaker house remix. So right here, they're saying no EDM, but they've given me EDM. So like, what is the line there? They also told me like no heavy metal, no screamo, but then also they said no sexual tracks. Right here, I had to underline that. No sexual tracks, but Pony is okay. Pony is okay, but no sexual tracks, right? So you really got to dig into this. You really got to figure out like what it is that they love. Like he told me too, like they love Nickelback, they love Avicii. Avicii is EDM, but it's like more of a pop crossover. So from there, what you're going to do is you're just going to jump into Spotify here and you're just going to do it real simple. You're just going to like, the way I do it is I make their special tracks. So these are going to be like their first dance, whatever it is. And I do that in order. Like there's so many DJs out there who somehow butcher all this stuff, but we have everything in order. We know what's going to happen. All I really got to do is hit next throughout the night. Like next. If it's ceremony, what's their first song? Next. Like it's not difficult, it's not hard. And with Spotify, you can download these songs too offline. Don't be like me, don't have your phone online for the ceremony, because one of my first weddings ever, my girl calls me. Actually, what happened is she changed my song on Spotify because we just had the one plan. She decides to, like, for the only time she's ever used Spotify in her life, goes into my account, changes the song to change the song. And then what she's doing is changing the song on me at a ceremony. Luckily, the ceremony was so far away, they didn't know what happened. What happens next? She calls me. What just happened? You just turned my song off. I'm like, I turned your song off? I turned your fucking song off during ceremony? And I just like hung the phone up because it's obviously coming through the speakers as well. It was so embarrassing. I don't think many people noticed because I was able to, like, I think turn the sound, like I just turned the volume off at that time when I realized what was going on. But too long, didn't read, just download the music and put your phone in flight mode until like you're at a safe point where anything can happen and it doesn't really matter. After that, what do we got next? Some people have cocktail hour. These guys didn't have a cocktail hour. It's just going right to dinner. So now I'm building out their dinner playlist. And what I'm doing is like, first I just take their specific songs that they gave me, and then magically, with the power of AI, we got this little button here that says recommended. So what they told me is they wanted like yacht rock. I still haven't even done this. I haven't even gone to the best yacht rock playlist, or I haven't done that yet. Which you can do. You can just like use Spotify to find everything. But I always start with the music that they give me first. I just take it all, put it on a playlist, and then I'll sort through here, hit the refresh button forever. I guess let's just do it one time here. For dinner, I know that this is more dance floor stuff. Got my mind set on you. Let's just do that. And then you just go down here, as you saw. You just start adding songs here, and then you just keep going through and hitting refresh until you find stuff that you like. Tiny Dancer, I'll put it in. And this doesn't mean that I have to play that song for any reason, but it is on my playlist here. Next up, because they gave me a couple slow songs, I'm gonna beef this up a little bit more. They said just like they like slow songs. They're gonna have older guests there as well, so they're gonna like slow songs. So that's a good question that you should be asking them. And then next up, I got a dance floor 1 and a dance floor 2. I don't usually call it that. Usually I'll say like old people or like rockers or whatever. I'll put the name there, but I'm actually sharing this playlist with them. So I don't want them to like feel any way like this isn't just old people music or something. It's not like that. It's just like a way that kind of a way for me to know what's going on. And that's so important with your crates. If you've ever watched my other crate videos, I have like color code systems within my crates just so that like I don't even need to think anymore. I just know that pink means this is a rager. Like this is gonna get the party started. Why did I pick pink? I don't know. It's just something that popped in my head. And when I see that, I think because red is like my pit bulls, my high tempo fire. But when you want to take it even the next level up, now we're pink. And like for green is like reggae. So it's just like a way that my brain kind of organizes things. There's no rhyme or reason to it, but it's just like that's what came to my mind when I saw Rager. I just saw pink. And I don't want to make this video too long. It's already been pretty decent, but the next one is, because this is kind of like my old people crate, we went through it a little bit. I don't want to start adding to this because I'm halfway through it. I don't know what I've already added to it, but the best thing is just to keep hitting refresh. And then dance floor 2, this is going to be like prime time. Once the old people kind of make their way off, now we got our Drake, we got our 90s, we got our 50 Cent, we got our Kanye West. That's what he told me. He said 50, Kanye, and Drake are all good. Nothing else really for rap. No swear words are okay, but they didn't want to get too far down the rap rabbit hole. But then they did say no EDM, and I'm seeing like 15 EDM tracks here. So what did I start adding in as well? Like Time of Our Lives, Feel So Close, Timber, stuff like that. Stacy's mom is like going to be a rocker. They're big Nickelback fans, he told me. And then I could just keep going through here. Don't Stop the Music, Give Me Everything, that's a hit. Good Feeling, Club Can't Handle Me. Last Friday Night, maybe. The girl likes a lot of Taylor Swift, so I would just assume she's gonna like that poppy girl music. So Katy Perry fits right in. Starships, I don't really know. Like, I'll feel the vibe. If I know that they want Starships, I'll play Starships. But I don't want to add it in here because it's like, it's very on the cusp. Right here, Hotel Room Service. I did add this at one point, but I had to delete it because, like, what are we talking about in that song? Very sexual, very like taking a girl back to your hotel. I feel like it would be fine, but I just don't want to cross that line. Like, he told me that. I got this underlined. It should be bolded too. Like, if he's going to go out of his way to tell me that, then I feel like, you know, maybe not this wedding. I can go one wedding without playing Hotel Room Service. But what else can we drop? Can't Hold Us, for sure. TikTok, you know, it's got that Diddy reference. I'm sure it's fine, but well, this is something that I'm gonna feel out. That's the power of being a DJ. Like, I can stray from my playlist. I can play anything that I want. But what all this is to me is just like a refresher that when I'm in the in the middle of the wedding, everything's going down. I can just jump over to Spotify and see, like, have I played? What am I missing? What am I missing to throw in my set? Or I want to take a left turn. I want to go a different vibe with this. What am I going to do? I'm going to drop the 2C slide and then like drop a little bit of a hip hop set. Or maybe I want to go into some EDM or something. And a good way too, depending on the playlist, like some playlists I make are so good that I don't want to mess it up. But if some are just like smaller, this is a shorter wedding as well. It's an American wedding that's coming up. Like, bless me, it's one of the shorter weddings of my career. So what I would do is, like, when I play it, I delete it from here too, so that, or this is if these are people who really care about their music too and they really gave me like a solid playlist that they want to play, I do my very best to play every single song on their playlist. I don't care if there's 400 tracks, I'm gonna make it. Some tracks obviously are just like not tracks you're gonna play. If it's a song that I could play for dinner, that's where I'm gonna play it. But I'll just go through it as I play it, delete it, and keep it going so that I can literally nail every one of their songs. But like from Stacy's Mom, where can I go with this? I can go like Teenage Dirtbag, The Killers, Mr. Brightside. So many things just will come to your mind when you see one song. Like, where can I go with that? You can go 90s rock all day, 2000s rock. That kind of vibe, and it's just like all you got to do is alt tab yourself into Spotify, look, scroll the playlist. What haven't I played? Hips Don't Lie. Now I got Crazy in Love, Single Ladies, yeah, My House. Like, there's so many different tracks that can just come pop in your head. So if you guys are feeling something like this, you guys just want one of these playlists, drop a comment below and I will definitely just send you one of these playlists free of charge for staying till the end of this video. So like, subscribe, I will see you on the next one. Let's go.